We all move through the economy in more than one role at once. We work, buy, spend, and make decisions. And each of those actions connects us to someone else. Chapter 2, In Invisible Hand, Visible Profit, by Dr. Kruti, focuses on the simple economic picture that helps make those connections visible and useful. This video is based on the section of the chapter that discusses the role of individuals, scarcity, and production possibilities that exist within each small or large economy. Let us begin with a simple but powerful idea. The economy is not just a pile of random transactions. It has structure, with relationships linking producers, consumers, governments, and businesses to each other. That matters because if we can see the stage, we can better follow what every decision sets in motion. This makes economics feel less abstract and more like a map of connected choices. This implies there is a bigger reason to find better ways to think about business, policy, and personal decisions. Let us consider a household task list, or what is colloquially called a honey-do list. Why is it that the list seems endless? The simple answer is that there is only so much time and human effort available, so not everything can be done at once. The same logic applies to an economy, a business, or an individual. Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship are all finite at any given moment. So the real question is not whether we want more, but how we choose where our limited resources go. Where are we expending our resources, and how? The Production Possibilities Curve, or PPC, turns scarcity into a picture. Imagine an economy producing only good A and good B, using all resources fully and efficiently. The curve shows every combination it can realistically produce under those conditions. When you move along that curve, getting more of one good means giving up some of the other. That visual trade-off is opportunity cost, and it gives economic decisions a shape you can actually see. This is where the PPC becomes especially useful. Points on the curve show full and efficient use of available resources, while a point inside the curve signals underproduction. For instance, regulatory friction may keep capital from being used well. Unemployment indicates that the labor resource is not being utilized at optimal capacity. A point beyond the curve looks attractive, but it is not attainable yet without more resources or better technology. In business terms, this helps separate ambition from actual operating capacity. A key insight here is that opportunity costs along the PPC generally increase. As you keep shifting resources toward one thing, the resources taken from the other use become more valuable there. That is why over-specialization can backfire when the resource base is not right. The more you push in one direction, the more expensive that push becomes at the margin. This is not just theory. It is a warning about the hidden cost of choosing too narrowly. The big message is simple. Economics becomes clearer when we see the limits, links, and trade-offs behind every decision. The production possibilities constraints are useful because they show not just what is possible, but what must be given up, producing one good in exchange for another. For business and everyday decisions, that helps separate efficient choices from wishful thinking. Once you can see where the boundary is, you can ask a better question. Are we choosing well within it, or building what it takes to move it? Like this video? Then you'll love the book. Get your copy of Invisible Hand, Visible Profit, The Simple Science Behind Smart Decisions, as an ebook, paperback, or audiobook on Amazon, Apple Books, Google Play, Spotify, and other platforms.